Don't believe what you hear on the news at all. It's complete rubbish. And social media is no better. They are the same people. They are told, and you are told, and they are paid to make you believe that everything's fine. There's alliances between the powerful countries in the world, and these little wars that are happening are just that. It's not going to be a world conflict. But of course they're going to say that, aren't they? It's in their interest for you and I, the lowly peasants, who could destabilise the whole goddamn thing if we weren't doing what we were told. It's in their interest to make us think that everything's going to be fine. But what if they knew that it wasn't going to be fine? They wouldn't tell us, would they? They'd tell us everything's going to be fine, and they'd keep making us believe that right up until the last day. So I don't believe it. I'm not willing to believe it anymore. And you know what? This is exactly what I've been doing for the last 2 years. And I think it's time everyone started doing it, because we're getting near to the end of the cycle when things are going to go to shit very quickly. Now, I know some people are saying, oh, it's only a small war in Ukraine, it won't get any bigger. Oh, it's only a little conflict in Israel, it's not going to get bigger. Iran are no problem, China are no problem, Russia are no problem, North Korea are no problem. Well, you can believe that if you want. Meanwhile, guys like me and others out there who are actually using their brain, we are looking at the actual evidence. Crime is rocketing up, enforcement is down. Health is down and stress is up. So what does that tell you? It tells you that what the news is reporting and what the celebrities and highly paid people on social media are telling you is fucking bullshit. So here's what you should do, and this is what I've been doing. Stop spending your time socialising, getting drunk, doing drugs, seeing your friends, watching hours and hours of YouTube video or Netflix, and prepare for the worst. Because it's going to be a hell of a lot better for you if you're prepared for a horrible thing which doesn't happen than if you're not prepared for it when it does happen. See what I mean? So you can be prepared either way. But I think it will happen, and I think we've got 5 years left until the shit really hits the fan. And then the governments will not be able to keep a lid on things, and they won't be able to keep lying to us. And people will start rioting, demonstrating in the streets, and prices are going to go up and up and up and up. So what happens when prices go on up and up? Well, I'll tell you what happens. Food, petrol, clothing, energy for heating, and water prices become too expensive. So people have to turn their heating down, stop using as much water. The comfort of life goes down. And what happens when the comfort of life goes down? Everybody gets more stressed, more worrisome, more needy, and crime continues to go up. But we already know the police are rubbish. They're not doing anything about the current level of crime. So if it starts skyrocketing up in relation to prices going up and stress going up, what are they going to do? They're going to keep telling us it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't panic. Now, I'm not saying we should panic. Panic's not good for anyone. But what we should do is prepare. So get some food in your cupboard, a lot. Make sure it's like a year or two. Get some warm clothes and get used to not using your heating. Get used to using a minimal amount of water. You know, try and use cold water where you can. Obviously you can't always do that. If you're on medication or you use medical kit like I do, keep a stockpile. Know who your friends are and who your enemies are, and don't make any new ones. If you've got enemies, try to solve things with them in the short term, and if you can't, put a barrier up. Keep them as far away from you as you can and stay the hell away from them. Because things are going on in the world that we are not aware of. I can see it with my own eyes. I don't care what they say on the news and in social media. The world war has begun. Ukraine is not getting any slower. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Israel, there's a war started in Israel, and they're not even calling it that. They're saying, Israel, don't retaliate because you'll start a war. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Being invaded, having hostages taken, murders occurring, having hundreds of rockets fired at you by your neighbouring countries who have declared they want to wipe your whole nation out, that is a war. Ukraine is a war. Israel is a war. America are dawdling because they have an election in November, but they are going to get dragged in sooner or later. And like I say, in 5 years' time, the shit's going to have hit the fan. Prices will be going up. And people who aren't prepared for it or haven't prepared for it now are going to pay the price. So if you don't want that to be you, or those you love, I suggest you get ready now, just in case. Alright? That's what I'm doing. Maybe it'll never happen. Maybe it'll be diffused, maybe things will change. But maybe they won't. Maybe things will get worse. I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to be ready for whatever happens, and I think you should too. So that's the end of this video. Get yourself prepared. Stop wasting time and money. Stop believing everything you're told and living in a dream as if everything's going to be fine or the government's going to take care of you. It fucking won't. When the shit hits the fan, it's every dog for himself. Alright? And that is the God's honest truth. So get ready. Batten down the hatches. Fill up your cupboards. Fill up your freezers. Buy some jumpers. And get ready for the worst. And prepare yourself up here because it's going to be tough. But somehow we'll get through it. If we are prepared. So I hope you've taken that on board and you do the necessary things in your life to get ready for what's to come. And that's the end of this video. So thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.